Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive. We welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Moments ago, a scene that's played here since 2004. Big Ben Roethlisberger greeted by this sold-out Heinz Field crowd. His Steelers getting set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. Nifty move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 14th year now, Ben Roethlisberger.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
Here's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 30. With a shifty move, got him a couple extra on the play. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, but usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Caught left side, Bennett. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find the rookie, Juju Smith-Schuster. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
The play clock's running down.
Delay of game, offense.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now Roethlisberger, throw left side complete. That's James. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Forget height and catch radius. When you run the fade really well, run down the defender, kind of take him a little bit towards the middle of the field, and then fade to the sideline and give your quarterback some space, it can be executed that well, just as we saw.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Over the middle here to Brown. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remaining here on second down. Ben to throw again. Space to run past the 20. Wide open receiver complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 113 yards.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, the pass rush is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this seemingly endless drive continues. And again this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The numbers for Bell on the ground of the game last week. 25 carries, 84 yards. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first round. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. His throw incomplete. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 2nd down, Montgomery. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Lance Kendricks, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Perry coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. They'll go again with Bell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. And he is level. Knocked down hard. Looks to be right around the 40. And before the punt, time is going to run out on this first quarter. It's the Packers on top early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Rodgers hands to Montgomery. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Draw play, Rodgers to Montgomery. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
Delay of game, offense.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. The offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Yeah, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
So after that stop, you know that 3rd down is not a gimme if you're on the offensive team. So what are you going to do? Run it again? Or maybe you go play action and try and throw the ball and pick up the necessary yardage.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it with Bell. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
And the pressure gets to him again. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Shrugs him off. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 42 yards. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Broken tackle. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Roethlisberger being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They'll run him with Bell, and he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Wow. I'll tell you, he got a good spot on that one. It's 4th and 2, and he might have gotten 2 and an inch, but that's all he needed, and that'll keep the drive moving.
Again, it's Bell, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And James has it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, hey, so much for advanced metrics. Going for it on fourth twice on this drive, but hey, 2 for 2.
Well, it's time for you and I to really get educated, isn't it? Welcome to Madden NFL Advanced Metrics. This style, not the style we grew up with.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Clay Matthews in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a lot. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Roethlisberger will throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good move. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Throwing again. Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
False start, offense.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thanks, guys. We'll get back to you soon for the second half of this tied ball game. But first, let's look back now at this first half of play. As we look at the numbers, the only thing that really matters is that we've got a tie game. We'll have another half here to figure out who can come out on top. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Packers on offense early in the first. Rodgers under pressure will throw the pick. Mitchell's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Offense on the field now after the pick. On the run, this is Le'Veon Bell. And he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. As they jump out in front, 6-0. Late in the first quarter, Rodgers looks long here to Cobb. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 23-yard line. Sticking with the same drive, Kendricks wide open, able to make the grab. And he'd cap off the 10-play drive with a TD. Packers go up by 1. Packers on 1st and 5. They run it here with the rookie, Jamal Williams. And a quick 3-play drive ends with a score, which takes the lead to 8. 4th and long. Rodgers throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Steelers will come away with the football. After the INT, offense comes out now. James is wide open here on the catch. And finally on play 14, they score. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. Let's get back up to Pittsburgh as we hand it back over to Brandon Guy.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Rodgers now on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there? Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is taken at the 10. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The Steelers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Perry coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. And look at this. Another fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes, it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. On second down, Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Perry in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This will be caught by Brown. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
1 yard is the gain, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell, and he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. A give to Bell, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. On third down, here's Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So another fourth down upcoming, and they're 2 for 2 already on fourth down on this drive. I think they're going to go for it again.
Seems to be their MO, doesn't it?
It certainly does. As far as this drive is concerned, they're definitely locked in and trying to pick up fourth downs.
Play clock winding down. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. Well, bucking the trend a little bit, going against the advanced metrics twice on this drive now, going for it on fourth, but hey, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and the advanced metrics, those are the ones that you and I are used to. Welcome to Madden NFL football, my friend. They're going to go for it.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. The quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
This is Bell, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That's his 14th interception on the season, and that number 14 ties the NFL single-season record.
Held by Dick Night Train Lane. Was that 1952?
52, more than a half-century ago.
And he was with the Rams that season, and believe it or not, it was his rookie year.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. After the penalty, it's Bell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mike Daniels in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mike Daniels in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Now Rodgers to throw again. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught left side, Bennett. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Running for it, Montgomery. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. It'll be a gain of 9, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Rodgers now on first down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
False start, offense.
So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards. And now 1st and 15. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll make it a second down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, Rodgers dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hey, 50. Get reset.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Again, it's Williams. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 13-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he checks this one down to Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the result, a Green Bay score. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, it's Bell. And he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second down now after the pass completion. Now Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Xavier Grimble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. So they go play action, 3 tight ends out there in the heavy set.
Well, they showed everything that suggested running play. Just what you mentioned, 3 tight ends, heavy formation, able to go play action off of it because if you're a defender, you're thinking it's a running play with that much beef on the field.
But they passed it, and they got 6 out of it. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, I've never seen this one. It's second down, and the punt team is out there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And it's incomplete. The most bizarre of second down calls there, but the incompletion gives them another shot on 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Beat these two. Beat these two.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vance Walker in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Past the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side of his passes?
You know he is, but he also expects it. This is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one that we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and often. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Nick Perry in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to go down again. Nick Perry in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And the pressure gets to him again. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it now out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Finding room to the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And all the way down to the 12. It's a big run that time by Bell. 59 yards.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now it's Roethlisberger. James has got it. Complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
False start, offense.
So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. Jones to throw on third down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Steelers have won the game. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Steelers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, EA Sports.